Hello, hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Google Doc, how you should title that Google Doc, how to share said Google Doc, and also just a really quick way to organize your drive so you're not losing documents. So let's start with making a Google Doc. All you have to do is click New. Once you're in Drive, all you have to do is click New, and you can make a Google Doc. There are a bunch of other options that you can make: Google Slides, Sheets, Forums. We're just going to focus on Docs, because most of your written work will be in Docs. So once you have the doc opened, you want to go ahead and give it a title. It would be very helpful if you used your last name and then whatever the assignment was. Now, if you're in class and a Google Doc has already been made for you, you may have to make a copy of it. If that's the case, this will say copy of and we'll do the entire name of the assignment. Always delete that copy of and then put your last name, and then you can just keep the name of the assignment right there. But if you're in your Canvas class and you're doing one of the assignments that's embedded into Canvas, most likely that won't be a Google Doc. And so you'll just want to put your last name and then title it whatever that assignment is. So once you have your title on there, you can work in your Google Doc, blah, 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 however you need to. And when you're ready to submit it in Canvas, you want to make sure that you have it shared with your teacher. So there's a few different ways you can share. You always have to start by clicking that big share button. And then you could potentially, if I wanted to share it directly just with my teacher, I could say, put my teacher's name in there. And this little thing means that I can edit it, whoever I'm giving access to. If you only want your teacher to be able to comment or only be able to view, you can change it that way. Me personally, I like to be able to have editing rights so that I can help make changes and whatnot on an assignment, but you might want to talk to your teacher. Every teacher may have a different preference on that. If for any reason you forgot to share your document and your teacher says, hey, you didn't share this with me, all you have to do is what we just did right here. All you have to do is come up to the share button and type in their name and share it with them directly. The other way to share would be clicking on that share button, and then you can say get shareable link. When you do that, it defaults to anyone can view, which is fine. And you could just copy that link and paste it into the assignment Dropbox, and that would work for us. And if a teacher ever then requested and said, hey, can I get editing access to this? You could always come back into the document, change the can view to can edit, and then you're good to go. So those are two ways that you can share. Last part of this is I just want to discuss the idea of organizing your drive. I personally have everything in folders, and then any of my live documents that I use like daily, I keep open right here. And as you can see, that document I just made automatically populated into my drive. It opened up right here. As soon as I am done with an assignment, I file it away. I'm not going to be using this in the future, so I'm just going to delete that for right now. But as soon as if I was working and I had a bunch of different documents open in here, as soon as I was done with them, I would file them into their respective folders. Something that would be helpful for you as a student so that you're not having to look through hundreds and hundreds of documents. Let's say in the shared with me category, anytime I get something shared with me, it can come into here. What's hard about this is it's very difficult to search and know where things are. So as a student, we would suggest making a folder for each of your classes that you can just put your documents in. To look at that, I can open up my 7th grade. I have all like my VCs I'm working on and stuff like that, all in 7th grade. So I know in my drive, all of my 7th grade classes, materials, I'm going to put into that specific folder. Same for 8th, chemistry, physics, astronomy, all that kind of stuff. For you, it'll be all of your classes. You can make one folder for each class. And then as you work on your assignments, you could just put them into those folders. If you like live documents to be open down here, let's say you're working on an assignment and you don't want to have to click into the folder to like know where it is, you could potentially work on it while just keep it in your drive. And then once you finished it, you can file it away. That could be another way to help you know if you're done with something or not, because as soon as you finish and submit it, you could just file it away into its correct folder. That's about it. If you guys have any more questions, you can reach out to me, Ms. Pulliam, or any of your teachers on really good ways to organize your drive as well as how to share any kind of document. I hope that helps.